Very interesting how we actually came across Shane's group. We had been with another company that actually we had partial ownership in. So, and I thought, wow, these guys are phenomenal. I mean, we had a partial ownership in the company, and I thought it's going to be no way that they can really be replaced. Let me tell you what, to my more than pleasant surprise, Shane and his staff were absolutely unbelievable. They made the transition seamless. They went through and reviewed all of our policies, and fortunately or unfortunately, we have a lot. Especially on the medical side, we have my malpractice, the surgery center malpractice, we have a skincare line, so there was product liability, health insurance. We also have business owners insurance, car insurance on the leases. I mean, you name it, we have all types of insurance. But Shane came in, and again, being a part owner of the company, I thought for sure we were getting the best rates because we had the inside track. Wrong. Shane came through, brought his spreadsheets. He always brings these spreadsheets that kind of has everything laid out. And that's the other thing I love about Shane. He's so organized. Things are laid out. They're understandable. And even for a guy like me, I can understand because he's got it in such an organized, well thought out fashion that it just screams like this is the smart business play because he's got it laid out. And for something you may not know, Shane's also an MBA, and I can tell you he also gives you business advice as well as insurance advice, which I love about it, and I quite commonly will run business questions by him as well. So this guy is not just an insurance broker, he's really a full service organization that will help you and tie the two together, not only insurance but also business. And he works to get you the best rates, the best coverage, and overall looks what will work for you.
So we really wanted to make sure that if we were going to get involved with a good malpractice company, that they would service us in the best way possible. So there's no way for us to actually know that without talking to somebody who knows all the insurance companies. And I think Shane was instrumental in telling us and giving his opinion, a respected opinion, about whether that company could service us.
We have been very happy with Shane's work.
Really happy and great dealing with you, very professional. And
I mean, the comfort level that you're able to accomplish with PLIG is second to none.
Whenever there have been questions about the ins and outs of the malpractice policy, he's been there for us. He's helped us to get whatever discounts are available on the policy through the
great job for us. Very appreciative because not only did we get a cost savings, but I felt very confident in the company that we chose.
Enough good things about these guys. They're always there when we call. They respond immediately. They always have the right answers and they have them promptly.
They're really good, very friendly, personable, and does sit down and explain you everything that you need to
Just
know.
as good a coverage for significantly less premium.
it's been great. I mean, they answer my questions right away. Really quick. I mean, really quick, you know, within minutes practically. And then I try to answer her as fast as she answers me.
A person who knows your company intimately can give you the proper information so that you can make the right decisions. There's some things that we needed in our policy and there's others that we didn't. So he didn't do the add-on, keep adding on type of approach, which is not helpful and just costs us a lot of money. He was focused on what we really needed to provide us the best service. So you can speak volumes about how good that is for us and how important it is for a company to be steered in the proper direction, not be upsold, which is something nobody likes, and that you have a product that fits your needs. So that's important.
Whatever it is, she'll fill out. She'll say, oh, you need to fill this out. She'll fill everything out. All I have to do is sign it. And like three times in a row, I still can't get used
Not
to
just
it.
the medical malpractice insurance company, but they do everything else. So recently we've switched over our health insurance with them.
Shane went above and beyond to come over, lay it out, had spreadsheets, everything, and may not have even gotten paid for it, which to me was totally unbelievable. Walked our entire staff through this, explained how everything worked, then was going to even come over and take our staff through the Affordable Care Act online.
Application process.
Okay, and the entire process, and then was able to eventually work with our office manager, Darcy, to be able to put together a plan that was very comparable to the one that we had before the Affordable Care Act came into place. And one thing I can tell everyone is this: the angst and consternation on this affordable care for us, especially because we don't understand it, even though we're in the medical field, was unbelievable. We had staff pressuring us how this was going to go. We had no clue. No one understood it. I tried to talk to other doctor friends to get a feel for it. And the only person who really understood this was Shane and Tabitha. And in my mind, they should have been on CNN telling Wolf Blitzer how to do it.
He always says about you guys that they have one thing to provide to a client, a customer, and that's service.
Yeah.
So if you can't, I mean, we've had the last few, especially the agency before you, really difficult to work with, and so it's been a pleasure, yes.
Shane got in there and was our advocate. He fought for us. He walked us through the entire process. And many times, again, when I didn't think we had a chance of getting paid, Shane was like the cavalry. He came to the rescue, came in, dealt with the adjusters, dealt with the insurance company people, and basically got those claims paid for us. Did it in a timely fashion. And again, all I can say to Shane is, thank you so much. I am so glad that you're there for us.
But right from the start, Shane was very, very competent, and we knew that right away, that we were being taken care of.
You know, as a professional in the medical field, but also to accountants, attorneys, other professionals who are out there, I can tell you that you know your specialty or your field. And you may have some idea about insurance. One of the things that I love working with Shane so much is the fact that he breaks the language down such that it's understandable for us.
Really sits down and talks to me, never shows a sign of rushing that he wants to get out and do something else and just kind of pay visit, flying visit. He has never gave me that impression, which I'm really helpful, because I can see from my patient's perspective when I tell them everything about their conditions, they go so happy, and they're able to manage their own condition well. And same way, when I get information, it makes my life easy too. So I really appreciate all their help.
Every time Shane comes to meet with us, and he comes quite often, that's one of the things that I want to say to you. This isn't like the usual insurance brokers that show up when it's time to collect a premium and you don't ever see him again. Shane comes in almost like my accountant on a quarterly basis. He comes in to see how we're doing. He evaluates our policies. He makes sure that we're always getting the best rates. He is no longer an insurance broker to us. He's really our friend and insurance partner in my mind. And just like he's done this for me for years, he will do this for you. And he's always looking out for the client. And I can tell you, we email Shane, and I'm not saying that I advise you all to do this, but at night, he gets right back. The other night, I emailed him at like 9 or 10 o'clock. I couldn't believe it. 2 minutes later, I get an email back from Shane. I got a little crack in my windshield and said, how do we handle this? Shane got back immediately. Whenever a crisis arises, not only will he call you, he will come over to personally see what's going on and basically hold your hand and walk you through the process. I tell you, the care that I try to provide for my patients, this is what Shane does with his clients. The guy is off the charts and unbelievable.
And I have recommended you to two of my friends that have businesses already.
So I'm very happy. I would definitely recommend professional liability insurance to anybody who would come to me.
I would recommend them to anyone who is a professional and
No, and without question, if there's if there's any person I think that you can feel comfortable with in terms of your policies and insurance issues, it's going to be Shane. He's very knowledgeable, sweet guy, he's a knowledgeable guy, so I think you'll have no issues at all with that, and very comfortable.
I will always be indebted to Shane and his staff for all the help he gave us with the insurance.